So, the other day, my mum goes to me, Chris, you know what I did last night? I'm like, what'd you do last night? Not as if I actually cared. But she goes to me, I skinny dipped! Whoa, ew, I didn't even know that. Because we have a pool outside, and it was hot. So, yeah. And I decided, you know what? Fuck it. If she's allowed to skinny dip, I'm allowed to have naked time in my bedroom. So whenever anybody goes to bed, that's when I get butt naked, have the fan on, just blowing onto everything because it feels great. Now I say this because I just want to let anyone know that after you finish watching this video, I will probably be butt naked. And I'll probably be butt naked every night around this time. And it's currently 10:41 as I am making this video. Now I'm making this video because yesterday was Australia Day. And there's been a lot of talk about Australia Day and how some people believe we shouldn't celebrate it because Australians are racist. But do people actually realise why we celebrate Australia Day? It's to celebrate the day that we became a federation, the day that we gained our independency and were able to make laws without having to run to the Queen every 2 minutes. So how is that racist? Now, yes, some people say, oh, you took the land from the Aboriginals. Yeah, but America has Independence Day to celebrate them, do they not? And they took the land from the Native Americans. So are they racist? Because, you know, we know the North, they were against slavery and all that, but the South, they were like, fuck them, I'm gonna fuck my sister and fuck my slave! So really, is there much difference between the two? Okay, so a lot of the people that are saying that we are racist are in fact racist people from other countries that come into our country and they pretty much are bankrupting us. I mean, my mum, she works with a lot of Indians and Asians, she's their boss. Now, she's been telling me about what they do. What they do is, they will save up all their money, you know, any money they earn from working here, turn it into rupees and send it back to India. Okay? Which means we do not get the money here because they choose not to spend pretty much any money here except, I think, they buy rice and that's pretty much all they eat while they're here and, you know, little spices here and there. But they rarely spend anything. They're real tightwads. So, and then if they need to buy something for their house, they buy it back over in India because it's much cheaper. So it's getting all this money out of the country, making us bankrupt. Is it a wonder why people are hating, being racist towards them? They're making us bankrupt, for Christ's sakes. They're going to run our country into the shit, and what are they going to do when that's done? They're going to leave, go back home, and they're going to have all our money. Okay? So you've got that on one stance. The second being that they come to our country and they get all the benefits. They get so much. I mean, they get houses. They get, you know, so much benefit from the government. They get money. And really, the only people that don't get anything here in Australia are the middle class. You know, the ones who are native to our country. I'm not saying as in native, you know, Aboriginals, because they are worse for it. They get much more than we do. They get cheap. Their land's a hell of a lot cheaper, and they pay crap all for their cars as well. They get so much, and if you can prove you're 1/16th Aboriginal, you know they're the type of people to abuse it. You know, not the full ones, it's the ones that are 1/16th Aboriginal, because that's all you need to be required to be to be part of ethnicity. So, you know, I'm 1/16th West Indies, so I'm black. That's right, I'm black. So I know what I'm talking about, because I'm black, I know shit. See, I can say that because I'm 1/16th, and apparently that, according to the government, that counts. And, you know, I'm gonna abuse it now. So, you know, if anyone asks me about my schlong, it's ginormously big because it's like 1/16th of my body. Because that's the black part. Did anyone see how stupid that is? Honestly. They're gonna say, oh, I'm 1/16th, my great-grandpappy, he's Aboriginal. Give me cheap shit now. Because that's how it works over here. It's really stupid. So is it a wonder why people are racist towards them? Because they get so much more, while generally, the middle class are the ones that have to struggle. Because, you know, they get the bills, they get everything else. Now, not to say that the lower classes don't have what we have, but at the same time, they get help from the government, because, and, you know, they don't have to work, and they're living on the dole, and they get all these other payments. I mean, as it is, my auntie, I know, she gets fucking everything. You know, I don't know how they do it. Like, my dad, he claims to be on the what's called dole. He's a fucking lazy cunt. You know, but they don't do nothing. That's why. It's generally speculated that the people of the middle classes and the upper classes are the racist ones. Now, the upper classes I can't really say for because I'm not part of them. But yes, you can say the word racist just for the simple fact that we get nothing. It's simple anger because they get everything. If you do a little investigation into this, you'll find out as well. It's bullshit. You know, just go into Google, search up benefits of Aboriginals, benefits of asylum seekers, anything like that. You know, when coming to Australia. It's ridiculous. Now, one thing I found the other day was actually quite interesting is that there was an actual study, right? An entire study, a year's worth of study, to find out that 43% of people that have flags, Australian flags, on their cars are racist. Over a year's study for that. Plain and simple. That's how they work it out. 43%. But you know what they do? They ask questions, and I'm going to put a link in the description if I can re-find that link, because I was reading it the other day. But, yeah, they ask these questions. Now, it doesn't actually specify what a racist is. You may have one single racist thought, and that automatically makes you a racist. You know, it doesn't specify if you say one thing, but it's counter-outed by another thing, then that's different. Like, you may be for all four Asians who have lived here 2-3 generations, but you may not be for asylum seekers, so that makes you a racist. These studies are stupid, and I don't see how they can really define something like that. And, really, just because you've got an Australian flag on your car, that makes you a racist? Really? So does that mean if I put, like, an Australian flag on the front of my house, that makes me a racist? Am I mad that to the ones that are saying, oh, I'm not racist, I'm just patriotic, and stuff like that, you can't be really patriotic if the only time you celebrate Australia is on Australia Day. You put up a flag for maybe a week, and that's it? And you're gonna claim to be patriotic? Are you a fucking moron? Seriously. That doesn't make you patriotic. Patriotic would be, say, saluting a flag every day. Celebrating our country every day. Or even every week. But one time in a year, and you're gonna say you're a fucking patriot? Shut the fuck up. Now I think I've gone into this a bit, and just pointed out the pure simple fact that, 1, Australians are not racist, they're just angry at the people who get shit. Because even so, these ones that are 1/16th Aboriginal that get shit, generally they're white. I mean, hell, I know one of my exes, she's apparently Aboriginal, and her family gets all the benefits as well. You know, you drive around a 4-wheel drive, and they get it much cheaper. And you know why that is? Because they're fucking Aboriginal. You know, oh, we took your land, we're gonna give you everything cheap. But these are the type of people that complain, and they're still complaining about the stolen generation. And I believe it was Kevin Rudd actually gave them an apology. What a fucking moron. Seriously. Why should we apologize for something that our ancestors did? That wasn't our fault. I mean, you could speak on behalf of them, but I mean, do you really think they're gonna actually say sorry for what they did? No, they're like, you know what, fuck them, they're black, I don't care. That's how they react. You know? But everyone now is pussified. They're pussified a hell of a lot. You know, oh, you're racist, oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to be racist, But you can say anything, you say black and you're a fucking racist. I'm a racist now. You know, when in reality, I'm actually a humanist. I fucking hate everyone. I don't care if you're white, black, brown, yellow, orange, blue. I don't give a flying fuck. If I don't like you, it's because I don't like you or stuff that you've done. I don't generalize like that. Except, why, okay. I won't generalize when it comes to colours, because I will generalize when it comes to people like Indies, because Indies are fucking fags, and we all know that. Fucking Indies. But as for Australians being racist, yeah, the majority may be. But that's because they get shit. They don't, like, we don't get shit like they do. We get taxed like hell. The only good thing that's actually seemed to be coming up in the future is that if you earn under 18,000, you don't have to pay tax. That's the only good thing. That's it. Now I've been talking for 11 minutes, and if you're still watching this video, I say thanks to that. And I'm just going to hold myself out a little second here. If you like my videos, share them to some friends. You know, I'm not going to really ask you to like him, because you may not like him. Dislike him, I don't care. As long as I get that view count, you know. If you help me up and get more views, thanks. I'll say thanks to that. I don't care if you're black either. I'll say super thanks then. Or Negro thanks. I don't know how you say it. Or you say what? Is it sup nigger or some shit like that? Fuck if I know. But yeah, share the link around. Help me out, because I've gotten 1,000 views off 30 videos. Thanks for watching.